on this computer. Hello guys, welcome to week 6 of our project, and this week we are going to talk about marketing campaigns, because our second project due on week 10. It's going to be about a marketing campaign that we do for Berkeley College. Okay, so let's go together. Let's share the screen together. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so what we have for this week, we are going to talk about marketing. What is marketing? We are going to have a brief explanation for marketing. Also, we will learn what is the principles of marketing and the marketing campaign, because we will have a marketing campaign projects for week 10 that it's due on week 10. Okay, I added these 4 links. You can look at them to understand the marketing campaign and the principles, the definition, all that things. I'm going to go through all that with you, but if you would like to have more information, you can use these links. We have the assignment description, which is this one, but I did not publish it. I just want you to have the assignment description here. I just want you to look at it, because for if I publish this one right now and I add like due date on week 10, it's maybe confusing for you guys. So I'm going to put it on week 10. I just want you to look at the assignment description. It's going to be a promotional ad campaign for Berkeley Marketing Department. You are going to create comprehensive ad campaign that includes a bus and social media graphics for Berkeley Marketing Department. Your campaign should be effectively communicate the intended message, align with Berkeley's brand guidelines, and also it's going to explain the creativity and professional execution. You have the assignment details here. So the first part, you are going to do a research. The second one, you are going to start your design development. You are going to create initial sketches. So for this week, what we have for this week, we are going to have a discussion. It's in there in week 6. I'm going to show you the discussion. You are going to conduct research relevant to the campaign theme, which is the ad campaign for Berkeley's marketing department.
Mm.
Okay, you need to develop an original concepts that align with the project and the target audience. Okay, for the week after week 7, you are going to create initial sketches and digital drafts of your designs. Okay, and after that, you need to develop the bus and the ad and social media graphics. It should be matched with the style and the message that you are going to send across all platforms. We are going to go to these steps after that, and you will have the presentation, which is due on week 10 with your project, just like what we did before. You created a presentation, you created the project, you created the poster, all that things, right? So you are going to have these steps week after week, but the last week you will have the presentation. So each week I'm going to explain what is the next step for you. So right now you just need to do a research. Let's look at the project's timeline here. On week 6, You are going to meet with marketing team to receive a project brief. I will provide you with these projects because I know that you are not in-person students. Also, you need to have the full projects at the end. Okay? You can have the idea by yourself. You can create whatever idea for the marketing department. What do you think that you are going to do to let people know about Berkeley's marketing department? Let's say it's a new marketing department that we have in our college. What are you going to do to reach more audience? Because the marketing is means we need to have more audience. We need to reach more audience, right? We are doing that because we are providing people about information about our products, our service, whatever that we have, right? So think about Berkeley marketing department. You can go online, even you don't need to think about any of these steps at this time. You can go and search for Berkeley's marketing department, see what do we have on that department. It's a new, let's consider it like it's a new department, and you want to tell people that we have a new department in our college. Okay? So let's do it in this way. It's easier than if I go and provide you with the notes with the projects that they have. Let's do it in a different way. Just think about it. We have a new department, which is the marketing department, and we need to do campaign for that. We need to communicate with people. We need to send a message to people about this marketing department. Okay? So you are going to start research. Just go and search for Berkeley Marketing Department. Let's do that together. Let's say what we will have New Jersey, New Jersey campus or whatever. Okay, so we have here, we have some information about marketing department, some information here. You can talk about also the digital marketing course. It's it doesn't matter if it's on New York campus or Berkeley campus, whatever you are going to do. It's all about Berkeley College because Berkeley College has this department. Okay, so you can go search for that. You can see everything. Okay, so this is an answer. The Bachelor of Business Administration program and marketing communications offer different area specializations, all that things. So find anything about the marketing programs that we have and think about an idea how you are going to explain that for people. That's the things that you need to do. Okay? You are going to tell people that we have associate degree and bachelor degree talking about marketing or specialize on marketing. You are going to tell people about that. How do you tell them? You are going to create social media graphics and also a bus ad. You are going to add an advertising for a bus. So you need to create two types of graphics, two types of advertising, one for social media and the other one we are going to put it on the bus of our college. What will you put in this poster? What will you put for social media? So for the social media graphics, you can do video. You can create a video if you would like to. You can work with After Effects, Adobe Premiere, whatever you like. And also you can do flyer, you can do brochure, you can do whatever that you want for social media graphics, because you can have many things to submit in all social media channels. And also, you are going to have a bus ad. What do you think that you are going to create for the bus ad? How big it's going to be? What information that are you going to put on this ad? And
It's
think about it. What is it?
it's got to be big enough to put on the side of a bus.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so that's what you need to do for this assignment. So do research, search about the department, search about what we offer in Berkeley College. You can go to search about all these. You can also click on this one, do a great search, because you need to know all the information before you go to the next step, right? So there are service marketing, we have a branding, we have all these, okay? So you need to tell people, okay, guys, we have this department, a new department. You need to send a message for these people who don't know anything about this department. So I added the assignment description, just a description. It's not an assignment, and it's not due right now. It's due on week 10. The final one due at 10. You are going to create a social media graphics. You are going to create a bus ad, and also you need to have a presentation at the end, just like what we did for our capstone project. You are going to put your ideas, you are going to put what did you do? Why did you do it? These things. You know how to do presentation, and you did it in a great way before. So it's exactly the same way. What we have for this week, we have just like the research. You need to give me write you need to write description, you need to write discussion about the ideas that you have. What is the campaign theme? How will you provide a message for this campaign theme? Okay, all these things. You need to give me, let's say, your goal, or the first step that you are going to do. What is your idea? Are you going to create a social media video? Are you going to create social media flyer, poster, whatever you like to do? Okay, so you need to give me a brief description about your ideas for this assignment. After that, you need to discuss with two of your peers. You need to discuss their idea, and I want you to look at discussions for each others, because you may get a new idea from what your friends say. You don't have to say the same, or you don't have to do the same. Maybe it will give you an idea about another idea you can have. Okay, so this is our assignment. We have the discussion that it's due next Wednesday, because I want you to be ready next Thursday to tell me your ideas. So this is the discussion, which is the assignment part 1. Each week, we will have another part until we get our design done, which is this project. It's going to go to week 10. Okay? So that's what we are going to do. Another thing that we will do, we are going to talk about week 6 introduction. We are going to talk about marketing, all these things. So is it clear? Do you have any question about the assignment that we have?
So, like, is this going to be like an actual ad that the school is going to use?
No, it's going to be like it's a project. I'm not sure if they will use it later or not, but it's a project. It's an idea for marketing project because you are familiar with your college. You have many information about it, so let's do it about our college. Maybe there will be a winner, which is the best one that will explain it between you and the on-site students. I'm not very sure about this point, but do your best
All right.
for this assignment. Okay? Do you think it's something like complex to do? Do you understand it? Do you have any question about it?
Aside from that, no.
Okay, so is it clear for you guys?
I have one question.
Okay.
For the like bus ad, how big are we making it? Like,
Whatever you like.
okay.
You can
That's it.
you can that's why we have to do search right now, or the research part of our, just like a thesis that we did before for our capstone project, but it's not like a huge writing like this. Just go and search for the bus ads, how big it's going to be, all these ideas.
Okay.
That's what you need to make a research about, because right now if someone tell me, okay, do a bus ad, I have to go to see what is that size would be, what is a good size for a bus ad. Okay, so that's how you are going to do your research about. Okay, you can also research if you are not familiar that much with marketing. You can go and research for the best ideas or the best design that I can create for bus ad. Social media, we're all familiar with that, but something like bus ad, maybe not all of you have all the information about it. Okay, so it's also, it depends on the bus that you are going to use or whatever, but it's a bus ad at the end. You can do it like a horizontal way, the like start from the start of the bus from the front to the end, take the whole side. Okay, so that's what you need to think about. You need to search about it. And also all bus ads called they call it something like billboards on wheels. That's what they call it as a graphic designers. Okay, and it's a form of a transit advertising at the end, because it's belong to outside advertising channels or something like that. Okay, so it's going to be a great idea to search for the bus sizes, what size that you can do, all these things. Okay, so most of the time what we do for like a bus transit ad, we are doing it, let's say 4 feet by 6 feet high. Sometimes we do it like this, or exactly like maximum 4 for the height, because if you are going to do it like the horizontal way. So many things you are going to learn. I want you to go and search for that. I want you to discover that. Also, you can go, I will show you. I will show you an image here. Just a second. Let's go to images. Let's see this one because there are, because it's called the tall panel, queen panel, king panel, all these things for passes. That's why, okay, let's share the screen here. When I'm sharing my screen, it's going to be like just a little, okay, you can see my screen here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. These are the bus ads. There are many types and many sizes, all that things. You can do it this way, you can do it in a different way. Okay, so let's say that there is a king size, there is a queen size, and the compact size. You can go to all these images. You can go like visit this page, see what do they say about these ads. Okay, so the first part is you are going to do research. It depends on the bus that you are going. Look at this one here. Also king, queen, the tall, all these areas. Okay, so you are going, so this one, the King Kong, and it's giving you all the information about it. Okay, even the like the prints, all that thing. So you have many ideas for, look at this one here. You can put it on the back. You need to consider this window size, right? You can put it in this area, you can put it here, sides, full wrap, this one, larger than life, a queen, all that things. Okay, so you are going to search, look at this one here. Okay, it depends on the ad that you are going to create about your idea, all these things. Look at this one here. Look at this one, which is the queen size. It depends on what you are going to do. Look at these, the whole front, the whole back, the side, all these things. Okay, so it's very nice to think about the bus ad, to think about how to create it, how to make it interesting, how to send a great message about this department for people who don't know about our college. Okay, I hope that it's clear. So Sarah, the answer for your question, it depends on the size or the area that you are going to plan to do your ad on, because you saw that we have many sizes, many areas, all that things. So in your research, do your research, find the best way that you would like to do it, and just tell me about that. Tell me about the size, tell me about the idea, all these things. Okay, I'm not sure if you learned before about marketing, but marketing is a great way right now for any graphic designers, because it's going to send your message through many channels. We had before, you all know that we had the traditional channels before, which is the TV, the magazine, the newspaper, all these things. And right now we have the social media. So the marketing through social media is the easiest And let's say the cheapest way to do your advertising or any marketing that you do. So, first of all, the difference between advertising or marketing is that, let's say that you are in a company, the advertising people are going to create the ad and give it to the marketers or the marketing department to send these ads through their channels, through the marketing channel. So sometimes when I say marketing or advertising, we are going to create the advertising right now, but at the same time, we are going to be the marketers because we are created it to put it on the post and to put it on social media. That's mean we are going to do both. So as an advertiser, you are going to create the ad and then you give it to the marketing department and they will put it on social media. They will put it on the bus itself. They will print it. They put it on wall, TV, magazine, whatever. Okay, so the marketing is the great way and the dynamic way of sharing and delivering anything that you want to send to your consumers, anything that you want to send to your society. You have a service, you are a graphic designer and you do graphic design services. You can create something for that and put it on social media. Okay? So the aim for any marketing that you do, it's to get more sales. It's to reach more people, to reach more consumers, to reach your target audience, all these things. When you think about, let's say, let's take an example, what we are going to do. Let's say that we have only in-person marketing department for Berkeley College. We don't have online. So when I do my ad, when I go to the step that I'm going to put it on social media or wherever, I need to put it through, let's say, in New Jersey, not that far, because it's in person. So my target audience will be the most inside New Jersey, not outside it. So think about it in this way. If you are going to do this ad for the online marketing department, you can put it, you can make your target audience, you can go wide with that because you can, anyone in the United States, anyone even outside the United States can take these classes, can study this major because it's online. They can do it wherever they are. Okay, let's think about it in this way. I'm not sure if you created like Google ads before or like marketing ads before or in social media, Facebook, all that things. Did you try to create any ads before? Paid ads, all that things?
No.
Okay, so I did that thousands of times because I'm a Google certified advertiser and marketer. So I did that many times and also through my Skyline Media company. Also, I'm doing that 1,000 times. Okay. So when you create your ads on, let's say, Facebook, you are going to choose your target audience. If I'm doing something, let's say I'm doing an ad for my company to let people know what is Skyline Media, what services are we going to offer, I can do it in any place in the world. Like I can do it in any country, all countries, all the worlds, because at the end, I'm having this service international too, not only inside the USA. So if I'm doing any service, it's going to arrive to the people to my customer, wherever are they at the end. Okay? Wherever my customer is, I'm going to send what they asked for, let's say business cards, whatever we are doing. Okay? So when I do my search, when I put my target audience, I can put like international, but you need to search for, let's say, a country. Sometimes I put United States, sometimes I put only New Jersey, only Connecticut. It depends. And also, my target audience will be all companies around me, because all companies, they need to create flyers, posters, business cards, all that things. They need to let people know about them, so they need to have advertising. So my target audience will be all business owners. I'm going to choose that with the, like, we will have many choice. We can go through that together. I just want you to understand what is marketing and how we do it, to understand to understand what you need to do for the social media, how to make it simple, how to make it clear, all that things. Okay, so the first thing, my target audience. The second thing is, what do I have to send for these people? Because if you are going to do marketing through social media, you know that we are using our phones more than any other things, right? More than our laptops, more than our computers, more than any other thing. So, what you need to do if you are designing something for social media, you need to have a clear message and short message. So, when people go, let's say that you are on Facebook right now and you are going from, like, just putting your fingers and go up and down, look at your Facebook, all these things in front of you. I want people to get the message when they just do the search by their fingers. I want them to see something that is going to be interested, so they will stop when they are just going through the social media, whatever Facebook, whatever, by their phone. Okay, I want them, when they use their thumbs to go up, I want them to stop when they see my ad. How can I make that? I need to make it bright first, so people, when they are look at it, they don't want to see something white. Let's say it in this way, because white is considered as a negative space. It's not going to catch our eyes. It's not going to catch our feeling. Okay? So this is one of the things that you are going to think about. Another thing, let's say that you are going to do it for the bus ad. You are not going to add too much writings. Why? Because if the bus is moving and it's going like in front of me, just like on the street, I cannot I cannot read, I mean, all the writing that you put. I cannot get all that information because there is no time to get it. One way that I can read all what you put, I have to run after the bus to get all the writing, right? To read
Mm.
everything, okay?
So,
So
so not a lot of writing and big letters is
exactly. Send your message, let's say, in a very short sentence. very short
Mhm.
sentence, and try to keep it like try to keep it with, let's say, the title, which is make it so big, interested, all that things together. Also, you are going to search and see how to do that. You will have many information when you do your search. Okay? So always when you do any marketing or any advertising, you are going to search or do a market research, because you need to understand the market, the target audience, the who is your target audience. Let's uh, let's think about it. Your target audience, let's say the ages for people, like the most target audience, because you know that many people are studying anytime in their lives. But let's say your most important target audience, people who are 19 years old or people who just finished their high school, right? When they go to college, they need to think about your design. They need to look at your new department. Maybe they will like it, right? So think about it in this way. The other thing you need to think about it, and all that will come from the market research that you are going to do. The other thing that you need to think about it, okay, while these ages, these young ages are my target audience, what color do I have to use for them? I will not go with the black, right? I will go with some interesting colors to make it like more beautiful, more interesting for these ages. And you know, if you are going to do something for government, or a design for government, or a website for government, whatever design as a graphic designer or any advertising, if you have a company that works with government, if I'm an attorney office or whatever, I will not do the ads in the pink colors, right? I will not do something for government, for IRS in pink, right? So you need, yeah,
They'd much rather blues,
yes, something like that. I
black.
will not do pink for health, because we always use blues, greens, these colors with health. So all these information you're gonna get it when you do the market research. What other thing that you are going to research about it? Okay. Search about what are the potential audiences that you have if you are going to do advertising for college. Something like that. Understand everything of your customers, everything around them, target audience. You are going to get the method at the end. You are going to have a decision at the end when you are doing a market research. So the most important part to start, because when you have your market research, when you go forward with that, after that, the ideas will come after one after the other. All that things will come, and then you will have your first thing. Okay, what do I have to do? Who is my target audience? All these questions. When you get all these, then it's easy to put everything together, because you understand what's going on behind you or around you. Okay, you need to have a part, let's say, it's going to be a service development, a product development, whatever you name it. If you have a service, if you have a product, all that, you need to design and develop your service in your mind. And that needs the needs of the target market. You are going to put everything together. You are going to develop the idea that you get from the market research. And these are, I'm talking about exactly the key elements of marketing. Let's call it in this way. What you need to do, a market research. After that, you need to have your products or service development. You need to design. You need to think about the idea of your advertising or your marketing that meets the needs of your target market. After that, you need to go, if you are working in a company as a graphic designer, but right now you don't need to think about it because we are not going to do anything with that. You need to think about your pricing strategies. What is your budget? Okay? How much you can spend on that budget? How big is your poster on the bus? Because if you have a budget, let's say $300, and the big poster will cost me $1,000, then I will not do the big one, right? I will not do it because it's not fall into my budget. This is when you are a graphic designer, not for this project. But that's what you need to think about. For me, as like the manager or the owner of Skyline Media, I will take this the price strategies or the pricing strategies. I will get it from my customers. Okay, how much would you like to spend on this campaign or on this advertising? What is your budget? So I have to do the things with the budget of the customer, because if they say I have $300 to do like a poster, I will not going to do a poster for $800 and tell them, okay, Brett, give me the $800. It's not how it's worked. Okay, so that's what you need to think about it if you are a graphic designer. And then you are going to do, we call it a promotion. You are going to communicate the value of the products or the service that you are going to do to potential customers through advertising, through public relations, through social media, through many other channels. So right now you are going to create the promotion, which is the advertising web. Okay, because you are going to communicate the value of the products that you have or the service to potential customers. After that, you are going to go to the step, we call it distribution.
Hi,
You are,
Professor.
yes,
Sorry, excuse me. I sent you a message in the chat. I don't know if you saw it, but I have to
okay,
go
I did
back
not
for my
because
lunch now.
that's
So
fine. That's
wanted to
fine.
let you know.
That's fine. You are going to have the recording after that, exactly after the class, as soon as we're done. So don't worry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Good night.
you're welcome. Okay, so you are going to do distribution, which is the step that you are going to make the products or the service available to consumers through many channels. You can put it on the front of any store. You can put it on a wall inside the store. You can put it in social media. You can put it on the bus. You can put it anywhere in the street. All that things. So this is the distribution step. You are going after that to the brand management, which is you are going to build and manage the brand image, the reputation, all that things. So for our assignments, for our projects, we are going to build the Berkeley College brand image. How do you do that? You can do it through using logos, all that things. Okay, it's the brand image at the end, which is their logos, their service, whatever that you need to add to your advertising. But you will add a logo at least for any advertising. Okay, and then you are going to have your advertising ready to put it wherever you want. Okay, so at the end, any marketing strategies can be different from one to other. It depends on the industry that you are working with. It depends on your target market. It depends on your products, your service that you offer. Overall goals for the organization also is so important to consider. So, what is the goal of what we are going to do? What is the goal of this marketing campaign that we are creating? The goal is to have more students. The goal is to let students know or people know that we have a marketing department if they are interested in that. The goal is to reach our target audience. All of them the same thing at the end. Okay? So it's so important to think about the message that you are going to send. Okay? We have also many principles of marketing, many concepts of marketing. We have the customer orientation, which is the we are going to focus on understanding what our customers need, what they think about, what is their behavior, all that things. Okay, we also have another principle, which is the value creation. You are going to create a value for Berkeley College. You are going to explain the uh, college value to people. So you need to be careful with that because you need to have a great value. You need to add a text, you need to add a title, you need to add something that make people feel it's great a place. That's how you explain the value. Right now, if you have two friends, you want these two friends to be friends too. You are going to talk with one of them and you're going to tell them, let's say right now, I'm talking to Tori. I will tell her, okay, Tori, Sarah is a great person. You can know her and be friends because she is intelligent, she is doing a great job, she is cute, she is nice person, she is taking care of her friends. So I'm giving the value of Sarah to Tori. That's what you need to think about when you create your advertising. You are sending the value of Berkeley College through your products or whatever company that you are going to work with. Okay? After that, we have what called integrated marketing communication, which is the IMC. This part ensures that all forms of communications and messages are carefully linked together to present the message to the customer. So, if you are going to put on the social media ad for Berkeley College Marketing Department, let's say that you are going to say, we have these 2 degrees. Let's say it's just like an example. You need to do that in, let's say, the same or just a little different way on your bus ad. Why? Because you need to have all forms of communication and message linked together. Because you are creating campaign, you are creating communication, you don't want people feel lost. Let's say I will see the social media ads and I will see the bus ad in the city. Let's say I'm the same person, I will see both. I have to link both ads that you created together because it's going to send the same message at the end. It should not be the same exactly because you may create a video for social media, but you need to send the same message. Okay, that's what called integrated marketing communications, IMC. It's a great part and it's an important part, so people will not feel lost when they look at your ads. They will get the same message at the end. Okay, so after that, you need to think about like the targeting, the channels, all these things together. This is another principle of the marketing. What is the marketing campaign at the end? It's exactly coordinated series of steps that include the promotion of a product, service, or a brand through one or more channels. We are coordinating our designs right now. We are coordinating the promotion that we need to do, or the products that we have, or the service that we have. Right now for Berkeley College, we are coordinating two ads, one for social media and the other one for the bus poster or bus flyer or whatever you're gonna name it, the bus ads. Okay, so it's coordinated series of steps that include the advertising for our college through one or more channels. These campaigns are carefully planned because right now you are going to be careful with the specific thing that you need to send with your message strategy, with your colors, with your target audience. So you are going to be so careful when you think about all these things because at the end, you need to increase the brand awareness. You need to reach more audience. Okay, so what is the steps that you need to take for create any uh campaign, any marketing campaign? You need to have your objects, your objective settings. You need to define it clear. You need to have let's call it goals for the campaign. You need to think about what are you aiming to do at this time? What is your objective? What do you want to send? All these things. So the first thing that you need to do is to define a clear goal, which is the objective settings step. After that, you are going to go to the target audience identification. So you are going to think about the campaign is targeting to. You need to think about your target audience. You need to think about the demographic of your target audience, the behavioral characters, because you know all ages are different, all people are different, behaviors are different around us, all customers are different from place to place. So you need to think about your target audience. You are not in a company right now. You need to think about your budget. So the marketing and the marketing campaign, it's the same thing. You are going to do all that together in the same way. Okay? You need to create your message. You need to select your channel. You need to put everything together at the end, and then you need to evaluate what you did. How will you evaluate or get a feedback? You are going to submit it on our Canva, and then we are going to look at it. We are going to discuss that together. You are going to present it through the presentation that you are going to do. Okay? It's not like you cannot say it should be 10 slides, it should be 2 slides, 3 slides. It depends on you. It depends on what are you creating. Okay? So you need to present it. And also, if you are going to work as a graphic designer in a company that they are doing advertising and marketing campaign, what you need to do at the end, you need to have a presentation to let people know, your supervisor, your manager, whoever that you are working with, or the person who is responsible about the results of these things. You need to create a presentation for your department sometimes to tell them, okay, I have this, I have this, I have this idea, I did this, all these things together. Okay? Is it clear, guys?
Mm.
Do you
Mhm.
have like any ideas, or did you create in your mind any tiny idea, let's call it in this way, about what you are going to do?
Lots of blues.
Okay.
Bolds.
Also blue will be great with Berkeley College logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Because it's
can
gonna
add
be a Berkeley
yellow.
College.
I like a blue with yellow always.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you think about the message that are you going to send them?
I've got a couple ideas. I
That's
gotta
great. You can
gotta
put
go
all
through
these
the
ideas together in your discussion for this week.
yeah. I gotta mull them over though.
That's great. Do you know what is the important thing when you are going to do any advertising or any design as a graphic designer? The most important part is to have your idea at the start. Because if you have your idea, if you have the, let's say, the thoughts about what you are going to do, it's the most important part, because after that you can put them together. You are going to figure out many ways to put them together. So the most important thing that you have your idea when you think about the products or the projects, the service that you are going to do as a graphic designer. While you have an idea, that will be great, but in your case, while you don't have any software, it's not going to be great, right?
It's, I do have the software. I
By
don't.
the way,
Uh,
by the way, I'm just kidding. Okay? You know, I like to talk with you like this. Okay? So don't worry about anything. I'm always telling you that everything will be great at the end.
mm,
If they will say, okay, it's late, all that things, I will fight for you guys. So don't worry about this point, okay? I'm
Yeah.
here with you always. So it's great, it's fantastic that you have the idea on your mind right now. And also, you told me about the color that you are going to use, which is great too. Okay? Sarah, do you have any idea about what you are going to do for this products?
I'm still thinking and researching.
Okay. You will have many ideas when you start your researching. It's so important to think about everything. To think about the bus ad, to think about the social media ads, how to find your target audience, what message that you are going to send for these people, for your target audience, where is the best ages, where is the best demographics, all these things about the college, where is your target message, all these things together. So you are going to put all that together. Okay? Tori, do you have any idea?
Not at the moment, but I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, you think about it. We are going to think about it like you have a week to think about it. You have a week to do your research, but I want you for next class, I want you to have the idea. I want you to discuss the idea with me and with the other students because we will have a great ideas at the end. And also, we can add to your idea, we can get some of your idea. So it's going to be a great way to share together what ideas that we can do. Also, I'm going to share with you your target audience, the bus ads, all these things together. Let's say about the bus ads, you can search about what are the best colors that we put or we use for the bus ad. So you know how many research that you can do because I believe that you did not create any bus advertising before, right? You did not. Any of you did that before?
No.
Okay, so you are going to learn this new thing. You are going to do it. So you will have an idea about how to do a bus ad. You are going to add this to your experience because you know how to do a flyer, you know how to do a brochure, you know how to do branding, you know how to do packaging, all that. Okay? You are going forward with more ideas for our projects. Okay? Any question for today?
Mm,
No questions?
no.
Okay. Thank you. Always, I'm saying thank you for being here. I feel so happy when I see you here, guys. And I appreciate your time because I know that you can do it after the class. You can just look at the recording and that's it. So I appreciate your time of being here. Always appreciate it. And also I appreciate your great works because you all trying, you all doing, you all putting together what you need to do as a student. If you have any questions, just let me know at any time. If you don't have any questions, you are welcome to discuss with me any idea, anything that you want, and have a great evening.
Mhm.
Thank you, you too.
You're welcome. Have a great day.